What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy, Mr. Duga, coming at y'all with another video, man. And today, man, I'm going to talk about today's PlayStation Fiesta Bowl. You had the number 11 ranked LSU Tigers beating the number 8 ranked UCF Knights 40-32. And before I get into this video, man, I just want to wish all of you and your family and friends a happy new year. Hoping y'all having a great day. Hoping y'all enjoyed the day and enjoyed a good football game early on today, man. The game started off, LSU came out. Clyde Edwards-Helaire on the opening kickoff returned it like 79 yards into the red zone. And then we got a Cole Tracy field goal to take a 3-0 lead. UCF came all the way back down. And then I want to say it was McCray ended up getting a rushing touchdown to give UCF a 7-3 lead. Then they ended up getting a pick six off of Jambalaya Joe, which it clearly looked like Derek Dillon got held on the play. But Moore ended up getting an interception, returning it like 90-something yards for a touchdown to give the UCF Knights a 14-3 lead. And on that play, man, Jambalaya Joe got hit and rocked really, really, really hard, man. And he was down on the ground for a little while. One of the UCF players was standing over him, talking trash to him, like to say it's going to be a long day or this is how the game going to go. UCF had a 14-3 lead. But Jambalaya Joe, he's not the most accurate quarterback in the world. He's not the most prettiest quarterback in the world with the style of play. But one thing that this young man has, he has heart. When he took that lick, man, it was like you would wonder if he'd even come back in the game. Not only did he come back in the game, he put on a show. Starting with, he came down through a beautiful touchdown pass to Justin Jefferson, who laid out for it to cut the UCF lead to 14-10. Then he hits a pass to Derek Dillon where he runs down the sideline and scores, and we take a 17-14 lead over UCF. Then he comes down, throws another touchdown pass to Justin Jefferson to give LSU a 24-14 lead. Then UCF ended up getting a pass, man, right before the half to I want to say Dariel Mack hit Davis on a long touchdown pass to cut the lead to 24-21, right before the halftime. That was your halftime score. Then in the third quarter, later on in the game, man, Jambalaya Joe throws another touchdown pass, this time to JaMarr Chase, to give LSU a 31-21 lead. Then you added another field goal for Cole Tracy to push the score to 34-21. UCF ends up getting a field goal to cut the lead to 34-24. You had another field goal for Cole Tracy, which tied the LSU single season mark for field goals in the season to give LSU a 37-24 lead. Then he ends up kicking another field goal to break the single season mark for field goals by LSU Tigers to give LSU a 40-24 lead. Then UCF came down, and I want to say it was McGowan ended up getting a touchdown for UCF on a pass from Dariel Mack Jr., and they get the 2-point conversion to cut the lead to 40-32. We end up recovering the onside kick. We go 3-and-out. We punt it deep. Dariel Mack heaves a pass down the field, and it gets picked off by Jacoby Stevens. And there you have it, man. The LSU Tigers beat the UCF Knights 40-32. Therefore, they are the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl champs, Whew, a lot to digest from this game, man. Starting off with us, what can I say about Jambalaya Joe Burrow, man? What can I say about his competitiveness? What can I say about his heart? What can I say about the edge that he brings to this football team? That lick that he took from that guy on that interception was brutal. I mean, he got blasted. And not only did he come back in this game, he threw 4 touchdown passes. Should have had a fit because Justin Jefferson had one go right off his hands. He threw 4 touchdown passes, over 340-something yards passing. What a performance, man. what a way to go out with a full offseason ahead next year, coming in the next season, most likely as the starting quarterback coming in next season, where his confidence can only grow from such a performance like he had today. Shout out to the offensive line. They got to him a little bit here and there and put a little pressure. The run game didn't really get going until, later on in the game. But shout out to him for having such a great performance, man. Shout out to the offensive line for really doing their thing and really coming through and having such a great game, man. Gave Jambalaya Joe time, opened up running lanes for the running backs later in the game. Great performance by the offensive line, man. I've been kind of critical of them throughout the season. They haven't been great this year, particularly that Alabama and Florida game, but today they played really well, Defensively, man, were we missing some people today. Terrence Alexander, throwing that punch was just a boneheaded play. You can't do that in a situation like that, especially with us being so thin in the secondary already. Then you had our All-American, unanimous All-American safety, Delpit, get hit with a targeting call where he gets ejected, which it was a good call, but you understand it's a situation where the guy catches the ball and he's falling down to the ground, and it's like, how are you supposed to stop yourself from hitting him that way? But he got put out the game. We already was dealing with no Greedy Williams back there. We already was dealing with no Christian Fulton. Man, like, Grant Delpit gets ejected. We was very thin back there. And we gave up some plays. We gave up some plays in the passing game. But for the most part, our depth came through and we got it done. We came up with key stops and we got the win done. Devin White, what can I say about Devin White, the Buckets winner? Most people believe, including myself, that he's going to enter the NFL draft. And as an LSU fan, obviously I would love to see him next year, but you can't miss out on the money that's on the table for you. So I believe he should go, based off of that. But what a performance today, man. What a way for him to go out running around, making plays, forcing a fumble on Dariel Mack Jr. early in the game. Rashard Lawrence, man. Rashard Lawrence dominated today, yo. He had, he had 2 sacks, 4 tackles for a loss. He just dominated today up front. Great performance by him. Justin Jefferson, who's been a model of consistency all year long at receiver, which he did have a big drop on a touchdown, and he had that muff punt, but 2 touchdown catches today. JaMarr Chase, true freshman, stepped in and played really well today. Terrence Marshall had a catch. Derek Dillon with the touchdown. Stephon Sullivan had a couple of catches. We was missing Jonathan Giles today. He had a concussion in practice, but, hopefully next year he plays better. But this year he has been a huge disappointment. But shout out for guys like JaMarr Chase to step up today, because going into next year, Justin Jefferson will be back. JaMarr Chase will be back. We need other players besides Justin Jefferson to make plays in the wide receiver corps on a consistent level. The running game, shout out to Nick Brissett. I know that was his last game today. Great job today, big homie. We got Clyde Edwards-Helaire coming back next year. The 2 freshman running backs, John Emery Jr., Tyrion Davis coming back. Offensive line, we got Cordell Thomas coming in. Yeah, man, just a good win. Good solid win, man, over ending the longest win streak in college football, playing good, playing tough. At times, especially early on, just all adversity, going down 14-3, looking like your quarterback may be out for the game possibly. Officiating wasn't really going our way early on. And for us to battle back and get the W, it shows good heart, man. It shows good heart and good resiliency for this football team, which 10 wins and a New Year's Six bowl game win, I'm very extremely happy with that. And all us LSU fans should be excited for that. That's a really good season we had, man, especially considering all the question marks coming into the season about the quarterback position, the running back position, the wide receiver position. Good season with the brutal schedule that was facing us. A 10-3 season is a really good season, man. And I'm very proud to be an LSU Tiger right now. And I'm extremely looking forward to next season. As far as UCF, they fought hard. They got a few talented players over there. But you guys can't be out here proclaiming yourselves as national champs from last year. You can't do it. Because obviously, I know you're missing your quarterback, but, man, we missing almost the whole defense also. Not to mention the difference between a team like LSU and Alabama and Florida and Georgia and all these teams as compared to UCF. We have depth. We have depth. When one guy goes in, you have another 4- or 5-star guy coming in. I love what y'all doing. Great season. I will not sneeze or undermine the win streak. It was very impressive, I must say. The Chick-fil-A Bowl win over Auburn last year was very impressive. But that national championship last year, I think, is ridiculous. Like, let's just call it what it is, you know. Coming in thinking you was going to beat a team, like you could beat teams like LSU and Alabama and Clemson and all them, you know, wishing that you should get a shot at the college football playoff. I don't think y'all should. I don't think y'all got enough talent to be considered a team that should be in the college football playoff. Now, granted, I would have much rather see y'all play against Clemson than Notre Dame. I would like to see y'all go up against Notre Dame. I think that would be a very intriguing game. But you're not quite ready to play with the Alabamas and the Georgias and the Clemsons and the LSUs and, you know, the Floridas and all the Ohio States and all these other teams of the world, you know, NCAA football, man. Y'all not quite ready yet. But I think the last couple of years has been a big push for UCF to get into a major conference, to really try themselves, you know, to get into the ACC or the Big 12 or something like that, to really try themselves, to try to, you know, teams like TCU that made the jump. Another team like Utah that made the jump. I think they could be on their way to being into one of these Power 5 conferences if they keep it up. But congratulations to UCF, man, on the 25-game win streak. Congratulations on that. But you're just not quite ready for consistent big boy football yet. You're just not. And once again, congratulations to my LSU Tigers, PlayStation Fiesta Bowl champs, 10 wins. A good part of this team coming back next year. Looking forward to a great season, Tigers. Great season. With that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Go and give me a subscribe, man. I'm going to have LSU content throughout the season. Y'all have a blessed one. Happy New Year, and go Tigers.